Thank you for joining me. I hope you're in a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Today we're going to spend some time with the desert rose deva. A deva is the light being who holds the blueprint for every plant and crystal. The blueprint that tells it when and how to form and evolve and keeps it in sync with planetary cycles. Desert rose essence, which is also known as sandrock or rose rock, helps you to crystallize your dreams into a bold vision for your future. It chases away doubt or anxiety so that you become decisive and focused. It also encourages teamwork, flexibility, open-heartedness and optimism, making it easy to attract any help you need to reach your goals and to share the ups and downs of your journey. It's also a wonderful crystal for journeying through time to past and future lives. So let's get ready to step into a time machine as we merge with the energy of Desert Rose. If you can, stand up for this, but if you can't, sitting down is also fine. Plant your feet very firmly on the ground and imagine roots under your feet, anchoring you deeply into the soil. Begin to breathe slowly with awareness. Make your out-breath longer than your in-breath. Notice your breath circulating around your body. Now look within. And around you, you'll see there's a flat desert plain. The air is shimmering with heat and the sky is a washed out blue. A few birds are circling high above you, and in the distance you can see a black speck that seems to be growing larger. The sun is intense, filling your cells with light. Despite the heat, you're comfortable in a long white robe and a white turban. The black speck in the distance is getting nearer. It's kicking up a sand cloud around it, and you realize it's someone on a camel who's leading a second camel behind them. As you stand and watch, you reach into a pocket in your robe and draw out a drinking horn full of wonderful pure water. You slake your thirst, feeling the water carrying the sunlight around your body. Finally, the camel and its rider reach you, and the second camel kneels down to allow you to get onto its back. All you can see of the rider in front are beautiful piercing eyes between their turban and the cloth wrapped around the lower half of their face. You set off again across the plain towards mountains you can see in the far distance. As you travel, your companion begins to sing a haunting melody, and you feel a great peace descend on you. You breathe deeply and gently, relaxing into the rocking motion of the camel. Finally, you approach the mountains, and your companion heads towards a gap in the rocks. You notice there's a deep, shady cave there. The camel kneels down, and you slide off and walk into the cave. From its central chamber, you can see two passageways leading off to the right and the left. Your companion gestures to you to enter the left-hand passage, so you walk slowly down the tunnel until it opens into a chamber. There you see many people standing in a circle. The circle parts to encourage you to walk into the center. As you stand there in the middle and look around at their faces, sensing their energy, you're aware of their love for you. These are all aspects of you in previous lives. One by one they come up to you and pass on the gifts of their lifetime. Forgiveness, bravery, steadfastness, compassion, strength, clear-sightedness, power, self-acceptance, confidence, optimism, and the ability to adapt. You feel these gifts filling your energy field and energizing your chakras until they grow brightly, lighting up the chamber. One by one you look into the smiling eyes of your past selves and bow to them in appreciation of all that they've given you. Then the circle parts, and you slowly walk between them and make your way back down the tunnel to the central chamber. Your companion awaits you and gestures to the right-hand entrance. This time you walk boldly down the passage with firm steps and a light heart, appreciating all the gifts that you have with you now, until you come into another cave. The top of this second cave is open to the sky. Night has fallen and the stars twinkle above you. In the centre of the cave is a fire, and sat next to this is a figure gazing into the flames. They wave you over to sit next to them, and you look curiously into the fire. Now you're able to see what they are looking at. The fire shows you scenes of your future. It's the biggest, brightest future you can imagine. You're glowing with fulfillment and joy, surrounded by people who share your vision and who enjoy lending their skills to bring it to fruition. Take a moment to appreciate how you feel watching a typical day unfold in this future life. Notice how present you are, how engaged with others, how open you are to seeing the wonder in the most mundane tasks. Feel the loving connection you have with those around you, with nature, and with your spiritual essence. The figure next to you reaches for your hand. You turn and look into their eyes. You realize you're looking into your own eyes. This is your future self, looking at you with love and understanding. They're letting you know they are always by your side, encouraging you onwards. They hold this vision even on days when you feel down or despairing. They know some lessons can be hard, but they can see you're always doing the best you can do with the awareness that you have. You lean in and hug your future self. Reassure them. Tell them, I'm on my way. Now stand up and return down the passage to the main chamber where your companion is waiting. As you reach them, you realize your companion is Desert Rose Deva. You put your hands together in front of your heart and bow in appreciation while repeating the affirmation of the Desert Rose Deva. I'm committed to a bold vision for my life, clear in my thoughts and decisive in my actions. Let's say that again, either out loud or silently. I'm committed to a bold vision for my life, clear in my thoughts and decisive in my actions. Now begin to wiggle your toes and fingers and feel the ground beneath your feet. When you're ready, open your eyes and come back into the present moment. Now, write down the next step towards your future vision. It doesn't matter how small it is. Each step changes the energy and makes the next step possible. I hope you enjoyed this. Until the next time.